Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now, Ketel Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Like, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Up next for Arizona, Joe Broadway. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Luke Weaver will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1 home.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Finley is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
For the moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on Dave. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. Fastball well outside. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in next, Carson Kelly comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Christian Walker. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down. That's a ball.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Two, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Luke Weaver. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Klesko gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. At the plate, Will Myers. Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera gets to it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the center
All
fielder.
right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin Nola.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte able to track it down for the 3rd out. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing. That's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next to dig in, Joe Broadway. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a soft liner, but this is speared by the first baseman.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona. Luis Gonzalez struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. The 1-1 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Finley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Carson Kelly. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now in the box, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the D-backs 1. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Up next for the Padres.
So bases are empty with
The
one
first
gone.
baseman,
And up next will be Ryan Klesko.
Let's go.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Too high. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Change up too low. You walk him.
Up next is the Padres. The third baseman.
And in steps Manny Machado. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Klesko leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It's not an easy thing to do when you have a guy that can run, but this catcher has a plus arm and guns this runner down at third base.
Here comes the 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Fouled off. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still lead it 2-1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chris Paddock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 59, Chris Paddock.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
fastball missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now at the plate here is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Wil Myers. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Trent Grisham waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Austin Nola. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Nope,
this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Eric Hosmer.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Matt Peacock will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the stretch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Flares this one over toward first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Probably wanted more on that at bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 4-1. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Joe Broadway. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in once again is Steve Finley. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And a full count now, 3-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Ryan Klesko. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman,
you know, as a former
13.
infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here to walk off on the ball.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Will Myers in the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
In the hit will be Trent Grisham. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up is Austin Nola. Tatis on third, Klesko at second, Grisham at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Tommy Pham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 28, Tommy Pham.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. And that'll get over the wall, in fact. So 2 runs will score, but not the third.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Taylor Clark gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a liner. And no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and he is out at second. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Craig Stammen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now here is Eduardo Escobar. He bounced out last time up. lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Carson Kelly. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready now is Christian Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Taylor Clark.
Josh Reddick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Josh Reddick.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Just a nice clean single right there, and I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is, we do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Into the box, Ketel Marte fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Opposite field to left. And that's going to get down out there. Reddick rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Padres 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Noah Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. A 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits to this point. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Up next, Ryan Klesko. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Nope.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres down in order, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Emilio Pagan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Emilio Pagan.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Joe Broadway, and they could use a spark from him here. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now it'll be Luis Gonzalez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder. And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Steve Finley. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Ball.
3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Will Myers. Machado on at first. Nobody out. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. This is line to left, and no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nova. This is foul right side. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slow roller out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. Now at the plate is Eduardo Escobar. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The 1-1 home. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Next, it'll be Carson Kelly. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So stepping in is Christian Walker. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, David Peralta.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Arizona down to its last strike. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Paddock gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Some flaw that I ignore but got to